Talofa friends, my name is Lesieli here from the Lalanga Toolbox. Welcome back to me, the Chief Explorer. Now today we are going to be learning about the most dazzling star in the sky, otherwise known as the sun. Now first things first, is the sun a star? Yes, indeed it's a star, otherwise known as a yellow dwarf star. It's the closest star to Earth and the center of our solar system. Just like other stars, the sun is a massive ball of hot, glowing gases that produces heat, light and energy for us. So firstly, before we learn about some interesting facts about the sun, let's learn from astronomer Oliver about why the sun is important to us.
The stars, celestial bodies, are important for every culture. For us here in the South Pacific, we have stories about these celestial bodies that help us to remember the science behind the story. You may have heard of that story of Maui slowing down the sun, there's the sun here, with his fish hook. And this story is based in scientific observation, because what happens is every year around the summertime, when the days get longer, when the sun is in the sky for a longer period of time, that is the time when the sun goes in front of Maui's fish hook. So the fish hook and the sun come together during the time when the sun is doing its longest days, for its longest period throughout the year. So here we can see Maui's hand clinging onto the sun, making those summer days longer with his fish hook.
Thanks so much, Olive, for sharing your knowledge with us about the importance of the sun to us. Now, let's learn about 6 interesting facts about the sun. Fact number 1, does the sun always rise and set in the same direction?
So the sun will always rise somewhere in the east and set somewhere in the west. And during particular times of the year, all year, as long as you know the movement of the sun, you can track where the east is, because that's where it's going to rise, and you can track it through the sky during the day, and then as it sets in the west, you can tell that that's going to be where west is, because that's the only place the sun's going to set.
Fact number 2, how far is the sun from the Earth? The sun is approximately 150 million kilometers away from Earth. While this might seem like a long way away, it's fascinating to know that sunlight only takes about 8 minutes to travel from the sun to reach our planet. Fact number 3, how big and heavy is the sun? The sun is massive. It has a diameter of around 1.4 million kilometers, which makes it about 109 times larger than Earth. When it comes to its weight, the sun is super heavy. It's about 333,000 times more massive than our planet Earth. Fact number 4, how hot is the sun? The sun has different temperatures in its different parts. The surface of the sun is pretty warm with a temperature of about 5,500 degrees Celsius. But guess what? Inside its core, it's even hotter. The core reaches an incredible temperature of around 15 million degrees Celsius. Fact number 5, how old is the sun? The sun is really, really old. It's been around for about 4.6 billion years. So right now, it's like in the middle of its life. But guess what's even more amazing? It's expected to keep shining for about 5 billion more years. After that, it will change into a big red star called a red giant, and then later on it will become a tiny glowing star called a white dwarf. So, the sun has a lot more to show us in the future. Fact number 6, how does the sun help us? The sun is like a super big light in the sky. It shines down on us and gives us light to see during the day. It also gives us warmth so we're not cold. But that's not all. The sun helps plants to grow by sending them sunlight, and when we eat those plants, we get energy too. So, the sun is like a friend that gives us light, warmth, and yummy energy. Awesome! I hope you've learned something new and interesting about the sun. Until next time, friends, keep shining bright just like the sun. Bye, Chief Explorers!
Come and explore with me. One day if I fail, I'll do whatever it takes.